Who was here last month? Was Tony fabulous or what? Joey, you have big shoes. Who's here for the first time? Ah, and you're going to come back next month. You're going to have a fabulous time. What a great show tonight. You know, so welcome to some of the many clubs joining us tonight. We're welcoming them, so even if you're not in the club, let's give them a welcome. The Baby Boomers, the TGIF, Bocce Club, the Non Bowlers, the Old Pros, just us old ones, the Rainbow Club, the Rock and Rollers, Saddleback Church, golfers, and of course the Bridge Club. So, classy, clean, witty. Those adjectives come to mind when I think about a veteran comedian, Joey Sims. This wise and energetic single grandmother connects to her audiences with intelligence and real-life humor. Her insight into senior life in Laguna Woods is intelligent, original, unpredictable, and personal, with just a hint of off-color. Joey has led our comedy club for 16 years, and she has brought some of the most wonderful entertainment before us. But Joey is more than just comedy. She is adamant about supporting the Florence Sylvester Senior Center, especially their meals program. And Joey, even after 2 new knees and a handicap sticker, shows us how to live. And she's attracted to men who can dance. She prefers red wine and can be found at TGIF most Fridays or Club 19 after. We remind you, chivalry is not dead. It's welcome. She loves making new friends and making them laugh. So now let's give a big Laguna Woods welcome and a round of applause for Joey Sims.
everybody. How are you? Bet you thought I was J-Lo coming out there, huh? Okay, I didn't memorize too well this week. I need good lighting over here. I'm not reading a thing, but I need good lighting. All right, I want everyone to feel good tonight. And I want you to raise your hands if you're not here. I like that. I want you to know I had to postpone a colonoscopy and a root canal to be here tonight. And you know, I heard that 60 is the new 40. I don't know about that. But I do know that 9 o'clock is the new 12 o'clock. And the older I get, the earlier it gets late. You know, I thought growing old would take much longer. I don't have any idea how I got over the hill, and I don't remember getting to the top of it. I hope you all noticed how much younger I look tonight. I had an expensive facial in Laguna Niguel, and they claim they put water in my face. I never saw them do that. I still don't know how they did it, but it took an hour, and I did see a jar of dirty water afterward. And I did feel that they sandpapered me. Anyway, somebody says wrinkles give you more character. What the hell fool said that? And you know, guys, you don't know what we go through. Like right now, I got on this bra, you know, and I got a full figure here, and it feels like shrapnel. Anyway, I told those cute young girls at this beauty salon, it was fabulous. I forget the name, Natural Image in Laguna Niguel. I said, you can always tell when you're in Laguna Woods because everybody's under construction. And she says, yeah, I heard it was like a road work over there. And I never saw so many gorgeous men, no offense, guys, but they were in there getting things done, I'm telling you. And I don't know what they're doing, but I'm going to open a business right in that shop. I don't know how they're going to feel about a designer consignment shop. That's what they're going to get. And I want to tell you, sometimes when they ask me, you know, after the weekend here, what did you do this weekend? I say, what did you hear? And I want to tell you, I had to punish and bench and scold my bathroom scale because it's been lying to me. And I want to ask you gymnasts, if you go to the gym and do squats, like I did the other day, do you hear it's like a goat eating an aluminum can stuffed with celery? I worked hard on that one, and that's how it sounds. And I know I don't like to talk about sex, you know that. But I heard that having sex was like running 8 miles. Now I want to know who the hell runs 8 miles in 45 seconds. I got a new one now. If a stranger sits next to you, look straight ahead, be very serious, and say, did you bring the money? I do all this stuff all week long. It's so much fun. I haven't been locked up yet. So and then I want to tell you guys about Viagra, you know? You got to be really careful today and make sure you get it from the USA. Because if you get it from Russia, it might hurt your election. And I've got an Irish friend I want to tell you about. He always tells me, because I'm Italian, so they all want to tell me their nationality is better, which we all know can't happen, you know. But anyway, he always tells me that the Irish are the first ones to come to the aid of their fellow people. And so he was flying home from Dublin to Boston. And the stewardess announces, "We are so sorry, but due to very terrible difficulties, we are 40 meals short." Oh, people grumbled and yelled and screamed. And then she said, "Anyone who will willingly give up their meal will have unlimited drinks." And the next announcement 2 hours later on this very happy plane was, "If anyone is interested, we have 40 dinners." You know, I go to 19, and I love it. We have a good time there. We go on Fridays. I don't everybody, you know. And, a lady, I just love what seniors say. I do. I think we're all crazy. And this senior came out of the bridge room. They were having a bridge party in those little rooms, and she says, "See that man over there? He might be here tonight. His name is Tom." She said, "I swear, he's psychic." And I said, "No, he isn't. I've known him a long time." "Why do you think so?" And she said, "The minute he saw me, he said my name." I said, "Well, lady, you got a big name tag on." This is where I get my comedy, folks, right here. And then at the bar, this husband looked over at his wife and he says to her, "It's okay. Just embrace your mistake." So she got up and hugged him. And now let me see. Oh, this was what I really liked. Edith and Homer were there. They've been going together a long time. This is all true stuff, guys. Anyway, Edith says to Homer says to Edith, "You know, now, if you're really serious, I know where I can get a good deal on a diamond ring." And she looked at him soulfully and said, "Okay, but I'd rather have a hip replacement." And then I went to Aldi's. You lose something there, honey? You're on your way up? He was so funny. He was, "Where are you going?" "Oh, I'm waiting for you." Oh, yeah. He was the star of the show last month because when he moved this podium for me, it farted all the way over to me. And I told him that was so funny until he was here this morning rehearsing. So he can't do that now unless he does it with his mouth. But I told him I wanted him to do it. So anyway, I went to Aldi's to return apples. And I love Aldi's. And I said, "I'm telling you, to this young man, these are the worst apples I've ever eaten." And he says, "Well, lady, they're nectarines." And my daughter's here now. I want you to hear this, Stacy. Raise your hand. It's like getting a visit from Trump. Anyway, when I die and I have this large festive memorial, I want somebody to take the bouquet off the coffin, throw it out into the crowd, and say, "You're next." Now, I just have one little thing. You guys don't know that I'm also a poet. So I wrote this woman's poem. "Now I lay me down to sleep, I pray for a man who's not a creep. One who's handsome, smart, and strong, and one who loves to listen long. One who thinks before he speaks, and one who calls and doesn't wait for weeks. Oh, send me a king to make me a queen, and I hope he loves to clean." Now here's the man's poem. "I pray for a deaf, mute gymnast. Not true. I want a nymphomaniac with big boobs who owns a bar on the golf course and loves to take me out golfing, fishing, and drinking. And this doesn't rhyme, but I don't give a shit. And I have to say, I had a girlfriend ask me, did you drink when you were alone, when you were younger? And I said, no, I always waited till my kids came home. Now I do enjoy one glass of red wine for health benefits, and then I enjoy the second one for my witty comebacks and my flawless dance steps. And one more thing, I have to talk about golf. Long ago, when men cursed and beat the ground with sticks, it was called witchcraft. Now it's called golf. There you go. Anyway, we're so excited tonight to have Lamont Ferguson. You read the flyer. He's done everything. George Lopez, Paul Reiser, George Carlin. I can't think of anything he hasn't done. He's been performing since he was 17, and he's what you call a comedy protege. He's an internationally acclaimed comedian, and it just goes on and on and on, but you're going to love him. Let's give a big Laguna Woods welcome to Lamont Ferguson.
We're good. Hey, people. Hi. Hey, before we go any further, a nice round of applause for Joey. A nice round of applause for Joey. So funny. So funny. That was very nice. Yes, I have done a lot. I have done a lot, but now here finally. People don't know this. You got to go through a lot of people and a lot of TV shows to get to the Laguna Woods Comedy Club, and now I can finally mark this off as done. I've been on the Tonight Show when I was on with Jay, and then I asked because Jimmy Fallon's a new, and they're like, "Well, have you been to Laguna Woods?" I'm like, "Yeah, get back to it." Just checking people out. This is interesting. Just even coming to the area is interesting. It seemed like it was illegal. It was turned, and then there was a entire side of the road that was just completely blocked off. I'm like, this is like a trap. Yeah, exactly. And so here, and I'll tell you, I mean, I don't mean to let you, I'm sure you guys already know this, but that guy that works at the security booth, he ain't stopping nobody. I'm going to tell you that right now. There's nobody that dude can run down. He is...
That's funny.
You know. So pleasure to be here. This will be interesting when I tell this story tomorrow, like where were you? And from the looks of it, it was the future. I was visited by a ghost, and they showed me what it's going to look like. All right.